judges ready? Yeah. My name is Silas Frugia, and I'll be your next informative speaker. Imagine a blazing hot desert with a lush river flowing through it, and a king that is considered a god. Imagine structures so grand that nobody could top them, and armies with weaponry more advanced than anyone around. I'm going to tell you about ancient Egypt, one of the most advanced and powerful civilizations the world had ever seen. People still marvel at the remains from this great nation. I'm going to break this speech into 3 points. Point 1, food and water systems. Point 2, great structures and records. And point 3, advanced armies. Point 1, food and water systems. Egyptians were able to move water uphill and transport it through aqueducts. This was much more advanced than carrying buckets from wells. Cities could be continuously fed with water. They even had ways of treating it with heat, herbs, and chemical additives to make it more clean. As you could read in the book of Genesis, the Egyptians also stored up grains and foods to prepare them for times of famine. When famine struck, other civilizations would flock to Egypt to be able to eat. Point 2, great structures and records. Many of Egypt's great structures are still standing today. Pyramids, carvings, cities, and ancient artwork are still around. People have wondered for many years how the Egyptians were able to assemble their great structures without cranes and tractors. Recently, I read a story about them using hydraulic pressure to move massive stones. We have learned much about their civilization because they had a written language and kept records of their beliefs and their history. The Egyptians worshipped Ra, the sun god, in addition to many other gods. Point 3, advanced armies. The Egyptians had vast quantities of metal chariots, which were pulled by horses. The horses made them fast. The chariots provided protection for the warriors, and the vast quantities instilled fear whenever they engaged in battle. The Egyptians used their shields as barriers for their army camps. In conclusion, I've only provided a very brief summary of ancient Egypt's greatness. I hope it inspires you to take a deeper look and get a better understanding of how great their civilization was. Thank you for my time. 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Yes.